All right.
Morning,
Andrew.
Hey, good morning, Vincent.
Keyword for today? Closure.
Closure, yeah.
It's time to bring a closure to the district council election.
Yeah.
Thank God. Well, some of the print newspapers are still talking about that today.
Of course they are.
The columnists will be writing that for the entire week.
I'm sure I will be.
Yeah. Time to bring a closure to this and focus on 2016.
All right.
I know you are focusing on 2016 tonight, right?
Yeah.
Event.
Tonight going to a big event. The Economist has a side publication called The World in whatever the upcoming year is.
Yep.
So tonight, and then they invented a series of dinners that go around the world.
And then they will publish something so that people will buy.
Yeah, so the world, yes. Of course. Like we publish so people buy, so they read. There's no point in publishing without reading. The World in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
So they're having their dinner tonight that I'll be attending. Special guest speakers include the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President of Afghanistan.
Oh, yes.
Should be interesting. And as well, Kevin Rudd.
Yep.
Former Prime Minister of Australia.
Yeah.
Who was, of course, deposed.
Yep.
But is back. So, two great speakers. The Economist always puts on a good show.
Yep.
So I'll be their guest tonight. Looking forward to that.
Speaking of closure.
Yeah.
Let's go back to council affairs.
So what's going on with Legislative Council? We'll hear from Census and Statistics today. We don't know what exactly, but there's always something in there for policy wonks, so keep an eye on that. West Kowloon Cultural District, we'll have an update on progress. We've talked about this lots before. Now that Duncan Pescott's in charge, no fireworks, much more boring than it used to be when there was like disaster after disaster, but he seems to have things under control now.
Closure.
And the airport.
Yeah, and the bridge closure.
And the bridge closure.
Yeah, remember the big closure which...
Yes.
Actually, a lot of people missed their flight.
So some guys were driving a barge with a crane, and they pranged it off the bottom of the bridge. Yeah, and when they noticed...
And then they broke the fiber optics cable.
Oh, did they break a fiber optics cable?
They break the fiber optics cable. That's why the system didn't work.
Okay.
And then they have to close the entire bridge, and there's only one bridge go to the airport. That's why a lot of people...
They fortunately have
to miss their flight. Yes.
So then everybody kind of had a 2-day hissy fit.
Yeah.
You know, the typical short news cycle, right?
Yeah.
But then, of course, everybody committed to doing something about it. So now that everybody's kind of forgotten about it, now they have to have the meetings they all committed to.
Today in Lashko, they're going to talk about using various piers in case the ground route didn't work.
Until they build a tunnel to the airport, which I didn't even know was in the works until this happened. Then all of a sudden it popped up, and they're like, oh, and by the way, we're going to build a new underwater tunnel to
it will be
Lantau.
quite some time.
So that's what they're going to be talking about. So those are things to look out for today.
All right.
But by the end of today, after a fairly extended cocktail period, we're gonna be looking forward to 2016. Maybe we can do a special show on that.
All right.
We do the week ahead. Maybe we do the year ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
In
December.
Yeah.
Next week is December
before.
there.
I'm going away for Christmas, so we have to do it before then.
All right. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.